Sahih Al Bukhari, the Book of Belief, Book 2, Hadith 31 to 40. Chapter: To observe fasting according to Islamic teachings during the month of Ramadan, sincerely and faithfully, hoping for Allah's reward only, is a part of faith. Narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever observes fasts during the month of Ramadan, out of sincere faith and hoping to attain Allah's rewards, then all his past sins will be forgiven." Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari. 38. In book. Reference: Book 2. Hadith 31. Chapter: Religion is very easy. Narrated Abu Huraira. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Religion is very easy, and whoever overburdens himself in his religion will not be able to continue in that way. So you should not be extremists, but try to be near to perfection, and receive the good tidings that you will be rewarded, and gain strength by worshipping in the mornings, the afternoons, and during the last hours of the nights." See Fathul Bari, page 102, vol 1. Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari 39, in book. Reference: Book 2, Hadith 32. Chapter: The offering of salat, prayers, is a part of faith. Narrated Al-Bara bin Azib. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, came to Medina, he stayed first with his grandfathers or maternal uncles from Ansar. He offered his prayers facing Baitul Maqdis, Jerusalem, for 16 or 17 months, but he wished that he could pray facing the Kaaba at Mecca. The first prayer which he offered facing the Kaaba was the Asr prayer in the company of some people. Then one of those who had offered that prayer with him came out and passed by some people in a mosque who were bowing during their prayers, facing Jerusalem. He said, addressing them, "By Allah, I testify that I have prayed with Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, facing Mecca, Kaaba." Hearing that, those people changed their direction towards the Kaaba immediately. Jews and the people of the scriptures used to be pleased to see the Prophet, peace be upon him, facing Jerusalem in prayers, but when he changed his direction towards the Kaaba during the prayers, they disapproved of it. Al-Bara added, "Before we changed our direction towards the Kaaba, Mecca, in prayers, some Muslims had died or had been killed, and we did not know what to say about them regarding their prayers. Allah then revealed, and Allah would never make your faith prayers to be lost." The prayers of those Muslims were valid. Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari 40, in book. Reference: Book 2, Hadith 33. Chapter: What is said regarding the superiority of a person who embraces Islam sincerely. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, "If a person embraces Islam sincerely, then Allah shall forgive all his past sins, and after that starts the settlement of accounts. The reward of his good deeds will be 10 times to 700 times for each good deed, and one evil deed will be recorded as it is, unless Allah forgives it." Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari 41, in book. Reference: Book 2, Hadith 34. Narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, "If any one of you improve, follows strictly his Islamic religion, then his good deeds will be rewarded 10 times to 700 times. For each good deed and a bad deed will be recorded as it is." Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari 42, in book. Reference: Book 2, Hadith 35. Chapter: Ad-Din, good righteous deed, act of worship, loved most by Allah Jalla Jalalahu, is that which is done regularly. And in fact, the best religion with Allah is Islam. Narrated, Aisha. Once the Prophet, peace be upon him, came while a woman was sitting with me. He said, "Who is she?" I replied, "She is so-and-so," and told him about her excessive praying. He said disapprovingly, "Do good deeds, which is within your capacity, without being overtaxed, as Allah does not get tired of giving rewards, but surely you will get tired, and the best deed, act of worship, in the sight of Allah, is that which is done regularly." Reference, Sahih Al Bukhari, 43. In book, reference, Book 2, Hadith, 36. Chapter, Faith Increases and Decreases. Narrated Anas. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever said none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and has in his heart good faith equal to the weight of a barley grain, will be taken out of hell. And whoever said, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and has in his heart good faith equal to the weight of a wheat grain, will be taken out of hell. And whoever said, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and has in his heart good faith equal to the weight of an atom, will be taken out of hell." Reference, Sahih Al Bukhari, 44. In book, reference, Book 2, Hadith, 37. Narrated Umar bin al-Khattab. Once a Jew said to me, "O the chief of believers, there is a verse in your holy book which is read by all of you Muslims, and had it been revealed to us, we would have taken that day on which it was revealed as a day of celebration." Umar bin al-Khattab asked, "Which is that verse?" The Jew replied, "This day I have perfected your religion. For you completed my favor upon you, and have chosen for you Islam as your religion." Umar replied, "No doubt we know when and where this verse was revealed to the Prophet. It was Friday, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, was standing at Arafat, the day of Hajj." Reference, Sahih Al Bukhari, 45. In book, reference, Book 2, Hadith, 38. Chapter, To pay zakat is a part of Islam. Narrated Talha bin Ubaidullah. A man from Najd with unkempt hair came to Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, and we heard his loud voice but could not understand what he was saying, till he came near, and then we came to know that he was asking about Islam. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, "You have to offer prayers perfectly 5 times in a day and night, 24 hours. The man asked, "Is there any more praying?" Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, replied, "No, but if you want to offer the nawafil prayers, you can." Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, further said to him, "You have to observe fast during the month of Ramadan." The man asked, "Is there any more fasting?" Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, replied, "No, but if you want to observe the nawafil fasts, you can." Then Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, further said to him, "You have to pay the zakat, obligatory charity." The man asked, "Is there anything other than the zakat for me to pay?" Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, replied, "No, unless you want to give alms of your own." And then that man retreated, saying, "By Allah, I will neither do less nor more than this." Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, "If what he said is true, then he will be successful. He will be granted paradise." Reference, Sahih Al Bukhari, 46. In book, reference, Book 2, Hadith, 39. Chapter, To accompany the funeral processions up to the place of burial is a part of faith. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, "A believer who accompanies the funeral procession of a Muslim out of sincere faith and hoping to attain Allah's reward, and remains with it till the funeral prayer is offered and the burial ceremonies are over, he will return with the reward of 2 kirats. Each kirat is like the size of the Mount Uhud. He who offers the funeral prayer only and returns before the burial will return with the reward of 1 kirat only. Reference, Sahih Al Bukhari 47. In book, reference, Book 2, Hadith 40.